got me. Right, we finally got this working. Trust me, this is complicated. Not just flying the helicopter, the whole thing is complicated. I'll talk you through it as we go. So, let's get that off because we don't need that on. Ooh, where do I start? Right, so we spent quite a lot of money on DLC. And I literally mean quite a lot of money on DLC. It was over 50 quid. So we bought a new helicopter, which you can see on the runway, which is a H145. I'll put the link in the video tomorrow so you can see where we go. But we can do like civilian missions, luxury missions, VIP missions, cargo missions, and then there's an action pack. So we're not going to do the action pack just yet because it took me literally 3 days to get all this working. On top of the helicopter pack, there's another bit of software that you have to buy called NeoFly, which enables me to make a mission or a route planner. So I've got a 3 monitor setup. So I've got NeoFly up there. You'll see it on screen in the helicopter when I click in now. So let's get in. So we're on the runway in Liverpool Airport. Let's get our notepad up and switch it on. There we go. So I've got a screen up there which I've got all the details on, but I think I can do it on the notepad as well, so bear with me when we do this. We're sitting on the runway, stupidly enough, because if I go in a parking bay, I have to taxi to the runway, which in of itself is a bit of a complicated thing in the new aircraft that I'm not used to flying. So we've got that. So let's get back in game. So this is NeoFly. I don't think it lets us pick a mission in here. No. So I'm going to pick a mission on that screen, and it'll transfer to that screen, which it'll give us like a waypoint, so a line, which means we have to fly along it. When I pick a mission on this screen, I've got to get all green lights to make sure that the game allows me to fly. So let's get in. I think I've got everything set up, so fingers crossed you should hear the game talk to me. Not ATC, it's the game itself, so it'll say like loading cargo, etc, etc, etc. So let's just see. Our plane's loaded, our airport's loaded. That's relocated me on there. Connect and fly. Yes, we've got all greens. I can't hear the game. Why can't I hear the game? Oh, where's that gone now? Trust me, it's definitely talking to me. Come on. Let's do that. Put that there. Why aren't you working? I put you there. Don't worry, you still see the game. You can't see all what I'm doing. I'm trying to get it to load so I can hear NeoFly in the headset. And it's jumped out of its settings. NeoFly in... Where was we gonna put it? We were gonna put it in there, wasn't we? And then we're gonna put it back to Ox 2. Why don't you show in Ox 2? That's on, that's on. That's maximum volume. Honestly, this has been really, really complicated to set up. Right. That looks okay. That's okay, that's okay. That's okay. I can't see Neo fly anywhere. I know, it's beeping at me to take off. Right, we're in game. Let's just see if we can figure it out in flight. So where do we go? Where do we go? We're going to... I've got all greens up here, so I'm all right on there. I've got my map planned. We are flying from Liverpool to Chester, I believe. Yeah, okay. So it should talk to us on the mission. So let's get off. Right, not too much power aims. Forget about that, doesn't really matter. Get off the runway. Oh shit, I'm going the wrong way. The Mersey's on the right hand side, isn't it? Right, so that's locked in. So if I hit that on there, it'll show me my flight plan. Well, it should show me my flight plan. Why don't you show me my flight plan? Oh, I'm telling you, this is just so difficult.
H145 Yankee Papa Echo, leaving my airspace frequency change approved. Liverpool Tower H145 Delta Hotel Yankee Papa Echo frequency change. Liverpool approach H145 Delta Hotel Yankee Papa Echo is type H145 1 miles south of Liverpool, 2,400 feet. Request flight following. H145 Delta Hotel Yankee Papa Echo Liverpool approach. Squawk 640.
I'm trying to get flight following if you show me on the fucking map.
Squawk 6401 H145
So that was take
Yankee
off.
Papa Echo.
That's landing. Where's me line?
H145 Yankee Papa Echo radar contact 2 miles south of Liverpool, 2,900 feet. Altimeter 29.901. Roger H145 Yankee Papa Echo.
Yeah, we're going over that way. Keep that in the middle of the screen. What? Yeah, mission's loaded. Okay, thank you. Fucking hell. But why aren't you showing on screen so I can follow the damn thing? Told you. Sorry, my life. Stress. I can't see it on there, but you can't see it on here for some reason. Ah, there's another way to show you as well. So if I put NF on. No, not NF in that way. No. See, there's the line I need to fly. Oh, we might just have it here and get that shit off. Oh, do you know what? It mightn't be registering because I'm not on the blue line. Maybe that's the point. So that on the right is a bigger version of that in front of me. You only really have this on when you're in a plane, because in the helicopter obviously I've got it. So let's zoom out of it. Right, so maybe that's why my blue line's not showing. No, it's definitely not showing in the notepad, is it? Okay, so we'll do it that way then. So turn that off. Okay, so we'll keep that there. Let's get back on our flight path. So I think this might be us, you know, I genuinely think this might be us where we're going. So let's do landing. Yep, I think this is us. Don't know why it's not talking to us, but right, we're 3 miles out. What are we, 5,300 feet? Let's start descending. Keep an eye on the vertical speed indicator. I think we're a bit high. We might have to fly around because this is... Right, she's talking to me, but I can't hear it because the volume's not setting. Don't drop too much. Right, so I'm looking at the speed. I'm doing 130. I'm gonna have to go round. I'm coming in way too fast for the airport. I can still keep on descending. I need to get round about 60 or 40. So we know we're landing on that runway. Let's go out to come back in. Now as I bank, I need power. Sounds nuts, but we do. And I'm gonna see the runway, start dropping power again. Terrain, terrain, terrain. Pull up, pull up, pull up. Right, transition to London. Oh! We didn't crash. I mean, we sort of hit hard, but we didn't crash. So I can hear like unloading going on. It's like so. Yeah, that's where we are. Landed at destination. So why isn't the audio coming through? I'm going to put Neofly in game. So it's at the same volume as the game is, so it's sitting in there. Hopefully we should hear this now. So generally speaking, you have to fly back to base. So I could take a mission from here, couldn't I? So should we end mission here? So then flying back. Oh, it's still not going to give me that line, is he? Okay, so the mission's ended. We need to fly back to our home base. God, it's so much harder flying in the dark. Get off the runway.
H145 Delta Hotel Yankee Papa Echo is type H145 1 miles northeast of Hawarden, 200 feet. Request flight following. H145 Delta Hotel Yankee Papa Echo Liverpool approach. Squawk 2702.
So you can hear it now, it's sending us back to Liverpool. Oh Jesus, I'm over and over the runway. Get out, get out.
H145 Yankee Papa Echo radar contact 1 mile southwest of Hawarden, 1,200 feet. Altimeter 29.904. Roger.
Put the engines back in flight mode. Hey John, yeah, I've just. Oh, hold on a minute. Let me run the loop. That has to happen at some point, didn't it? Because you know how that goes. Yeah, hi John. So we downloaded high performance helicopter models. I keep forgetting what model I'm in. What am I in? 1, 2, 4, 1, 3, 4, 5. Oh Jesus. Hold on. I'm in something. 1, 3, 4, 5, is it? I don't know anyway. So we downloaded that mod and then we've had to link it with Neofly. And then we have to deselect mode. And then we have to change. Oh my god, it's been 3 days of just trying to figure this out. I managed to get it all working now, but now I can hardly hear the Neofly. What can you call it? Neofly, like guidance? Assistance? So that's not tracking us back to Liverpool, which is a bit of a doozy. Oh no, because we were on. Why aren't you? Now Neofly is not tracking us back because we're not in the mission. So that's a bit of a bummer. But you know, you live and learn these things, don't you? So, but on this, on the pad, we have, oh shit, we have other maps. So let's get in. And let's get another map up. Where's my button? No, no, no. It's there somewhere. I know it's there. That's it. Right, so I can't go back that way. So, live nav map? No, that's not it. Navigraph? No. Yeah, it's really, really good, but it's complicated trying to get everything set up. Obviously, you know me, I went for the extreme, i.e. get the helicopter, when you're supposed to start off in a Cessna and go out that way. So, event tracker, is that it? Trust me, there's a map in here somewhere where I can find out where I'm going. Why aren't you telling me where I am? You're not letting me do anything other than... Come on! At this rate, I'll end up in bleeding Blackpool. Change the fucking... That's it, right. So, that's that. You're not telling me where I'm going. You're not going to let me do the maps. There we go. So, that's where we are. Where are we? Oh, Jesus Christ, we're flying into North Wales. So you can see we totally went the wrong way. And what we need to do is turn right and fly back to Liverpool. So that Neopad only works if I'm in a mission, and because I'm not in a mission anymore, that's why that's not registered in anything. Yeah, congratulations, Schwitz affiliate. I'll get there sometime in the next 50 years. Right, so I need to... Oh. I won. Isn't that where we went? Or is that Northwest? Is that Chester? That's not that way. I think it is. Yeah, I know you're telling me where the friggin' airport is, but how do we get back? Oh my days. Now where the hell am I? Wrexham Flint. Okay, so I need to turn... So I need to turn that way. So I don't know, maybe Neofly tells you to fly back to base. It just says landed at destination. Yeah, it doesn't say go back or whatever. Right, Liverpool. Yay! It's like being on the motorway, isn't it? When you see signs for Liverpool, you think, at least I know where I'm going. Let's start going down. Engines are still fairly high. Take them back. That's a nice steady descent. Oh, Air Force, who these people coming towards me? So where's the helicopter? Can't really see much, can you? Because it's obviously in the fucking dark, but you know. That's us! Yes, babe, will do. Look out for me friend's van. Right, I can see the Maisie, so that's the Maisie. No, that's not the Maisie. No, that's... Yeah, that is the Maisie, and that's the airport on the other side of the Maisie. Yeah, that's right. So... Oh, we're coming in at a nice descent. Let's level out. Don't want to drop too much before I get back to the airport. Excuse me. Just wish I got the audio sorted. I might even start the stream just to get this audio sorted. It was working before. And the saviors are in Discord as always, you know. Oh, don't be gaining altitude. No, no, no. Right, so this, just to give you some... See that arrow there? If I... As you can see, it's slowly above the yellow line. So as it's above, I'm gaining height. So if I put the nose down, that means I'm flying horizontally. And if I put the nose down, then that means I'm descending. So I want to descend at about a 3% pitch. That's why you can hear the rotors making that noise. Because I then have to watch my airspeed indicators. So I'm currently 120, 115, 120. I'm going to have to start looking at my approach. Sweet. Look at all these, there's buttons everywhere in this plane, this aircraft. Watch this, watch. Switch your monitor off. How cool. You can change it to other things, like I can change that to like ILS approach, which I don't think we need, but you know. Right, so the airport is coming up, I say, on the left. I think that was our friend just flew past, John. Let's start decreasing. Let's get our view right. Oh shit, we had it. That's it. Oh my god, this is super hard. Because I can't... It's not tracking me on the map, so I can't really see where I'm going. I know where the airport is in theory. I'm trying to get an approach in so I come along with the runway rather than trying to... I'm trying to go that way along the runway rather than go that way into the runway because I'm conscious about traffic being all around me. Right, here we go. So what we need to do is we need to keep our eye on the height, 2,000 feet, and our airspeed. We need to get that down. There's the runway beneath us. Get the speed down. It will start dropping now. I'm going to land in the parking bay over here. Pull the nose up, reduce that forward speed from 120. I'm going to get to about 60. I need to throttle up to make sure she stays in the air. Go. Right, start decreasing. There she goes. Turn around. Stay straight, stay straight. No, stay straight, stay straight! Oh my god, I'm discombobulated. Oh, I knew it! I felt the back dipping, and once it goes, you just lose your sense of balance. Oh, damn. Right, should we try somewhere in the daylight? So at least we know where we are. I'll pick a mission in the daylight. So let's go around the world somewhere in the daylight. I don't know. Where's that? Don't know. Don't know. Google it. Have you heard of that, Charlie? Oh, it's got to be an Area 51 thing, hasn't it? Oh, it's got to be an Area 51. I'm just thinking maybe they give us cargo to take to Area 51. What do you think? So let's start on runway so we don't have to give all that. So our airport is KROW. Right, so we need to change the airport here. So we are in... No. 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 Stop. KROW. Yep, it's got us. Where are we going with that? Right, let's start the sim. That's 27 miles away. No, what are you doing? I'm over there. That's me. That's me departure. Start the sim. Try KD, say. Is that nearer to Area 55. I want to actually get to Area 55, but I don't know where it is. Did I say Area... I said Area 55, didn't I? Maybe that's next door to Area 51. Right, these aren't far, these missions. It's all about learning, isn't it, you know? No racing in the Wii. That's me plan. No racing in the Wii. So, that's loaded. I think my engines are on, I can hear them. Right, they're in idle mode, so let's turn them on properly. See how much clearer it all is? Yeah, if you let me go down, press the button. Ready for takeoff? Yep, we're all on. Good, let's get Neoflight loaded. So it's giving me a put. I haven't even picked the friggin' flight yet. So I don't need that on. So let's do that one, that's 27. The mission is set to a new order. Okay. Oh my god, so I have to come out of Neofly and reset it again at wherever I am, what airport? God, it's complicated, isn't it? Can I not change it in settings? Location, turn that off then. Right. Turn the fucking all off. We got green! Right. Still can't hear it talking to me. Right, engines are primed. Let me just check volumes again. This might be something we just have to learn over time. Trust me, I've got everything loaded. Neil, it's just not showing up. I can see you there. Why aren't you fucking loading in? Ox 2, get in there. Ox 2's on, yeah, I can see it in front of me. Yeah, it's on. So you're loaded, you're loaded, you're loaded. In game. Let's just pick the fucking audio in game. Maybe it's one of them when you change the setting you have to stop it and start it again. I'm only in idle mode. Should we stop Neo Flight and start it again then? Let's just stop the mission. End mission. Yes. Stop. Yes. Who was that? I think that was Pookie. I think that was my friend John. Frightened the bejesus out of me then. So let's load Neofly. So call sign is Summers 69. Best number in the fucking world. ICAO. Shit, where am I? Oh, where am I? Updates available. Don't stop me now. Right, hold on. hold on, hold on, hold on. Oh, anybody remember what airport I'm in? Yep, it is Pookie. Here he comes. Let's see if I can get a good screenshot before he just flies into my head. I think he's at that speed. He's definitely flying a jet. Here he comes. I can't remember what airport I'm in. Oh, map. How do I get map? Menu. Oh, no. Does it not tell me on there where I am? Pookie, what's the ICAO for this airport? Pookie, John. Sorry, what's the ICO for this airport? ICAO. So you'll have to get like the thing. Come on, come on, come on, give me it. What's that? Right, do you know what? If you can't beat it, join it. Hey Google, what's the ICAO for Roswell International Airport? KROW. Right, okay. So I need to load that back up. KROW. Honestly, this is what you have to go through to load all these systems up. There's that many I've got loaded. So put that up there. So go into settings, disable that, disable that, disable that, disable that, disable that. Yes, they've all been disabled. Change aircraft to H145 civilian. Yes. Minor mission. Distance 10 mile. Why are you still saying EGGP? I'm not over there. I mean, freaking. Oh my god. Search for missions on. Oh, it's still got me loaded in EGGP, which is Liverpool. Load it again. So, Neofly. KROW. Call sign SUMMERS 69. System 152. Summer 69. I'm trying to load it in, but it won't accept it for some reason. It's still telling me EGGP. I'm not in EGGP. Why have you still got me sitting in EG? I'm not over there! Right. K-R-O-W. Okay, we're moving now, we're moving. So I'm going from K-R-O-W to... Yeah. K-R-O-W to K-A-T. I told you this is complicated. How are you supposed to do this when you're drinking? Right, you. Get over there. Game, you get back on. Screen's died to death, so I don't know what's happening over there. Are we starting mission? What are we doing? Come on. John, I'm coming now. Two more minutes to think. Fuck's sake. You ever having one of them when you're doing the drag and drop and it just won't fucking drop where you want it? That's exactly what's happening now. I need to get it up there so I can... Get on my fucking nerves. Since I play it on map, yes. Oh no, I'm getting not responding. It just gets better, doesn't it? This neophyte, honestly. Why did you even move from the top screen? Nobody asked you to move. Computer, can you not see him trying to move the... Right, if you're not moving, then what we'll do is we'll move... OBS. One of yous are fucking moving. Right, OBS, we've moved. You're there, getting on my nerves. Mission is at... I'm not at EGGP! Oh my god! Right, I'm gonna load this one more time. If this isn't fucking... I'm just gonna leave the game. Just gonna leave the game. Sum is 69. You watch, I'm not in. C-R-O-W. C-R-O-W, yeah. Call sign already. Why are you still locating me in it? I don't understand why you're locating me there. I'm not there. I turn you off. I don't need you on. Off. Yeah, exactly. Turn you off. Turn you off. So I'm not there. Right, that's it. See, my plane's disappeared now. So mission. There. K-R-O-W. So that's missions from that place. Yeah. So we're gonna go that mission. Fly. Connect and fly. I think it's worked. I think it's worked. Oh my god, please just go on the other screen. Please just go into the screen. No, no, no. Yes, I think we're in. Girls and boys, I think we're in. We're in! Right. Fuck me. Pookie, we're going. Where are we going? I don't even know which way I'm fucking going. Right, flight's loaded. We are going to... And what the fucking hell is that? I don't even know. I don't have parking brakes, so stop with your nonsense. We're going to... I can't even remember where the mission's going to. Flight... Yeah, we're going to... I don't know, it's longitude and latitude, but it's saying... We are flying to... Apparently in the middle of the motorway. I don't know. That's what it's saying to me on the mission. So, here we go. Ready for liftoff? So again, it's not showing on the notepad in front of us, so we'll put this one on and turn that one off because that's needs shite no use. And we're going out this way. So there's better graphics now because I'm not over Liverpool. Liverpool, I've got this mod on which gives us high details and stuff. So now I can have all the screens on. I mean, do you know what? I may as well just turn that mod off, haven't I? Shouldn't I? Haven't I? Fucking hell. That's better. So 120, positive flight. Nice little climb. But we don't want to go that high because we're not going that far. Yeah, absolutely, babe. Yeah, far away. Switch the other one so you've got that. We're not going far, but only going 4.10 miles. Do a drop off there. and then see what the next mission is.
H145 Yankee Papa Echo, leaving my airspace frequency change approved.
Thank you.
Roswell Tower H145 Delta Hotel Yankee Papa Echo frequency change. Roswell approach H145 Delta Hotel Yankee Papa Echo.
So I'm already at 4,000 feet, so I need to start descending.
204,600 feet. Request flight following.
Hey Pikachu,
H145
can't understand whatever language you're
Echo Roswell approach.
messaging me in.
Squawk 5033.
Squawk 50 Tree Tree H145 Yankee Papa Echo.
It's easier to descend in a helicopter if you've got forward flight. When you leave forward flight, that's where it becomes really, really, really difficult.
Altimeter 30.06.
Roger H145 Yankee Papa Echo.
I need to start slowing the speed because we're doing 115. Now, in a minute, I'm going to go to transitional flight. So you can see the speed dropping there from 80 down to 60. So I've got to lower the engines, still maintain flight. So as I put the nose down, we'll start dropping. So what you'll get now is called VRF, VFR. So you need to maintain your height, keep the power on so it's got enough to lift the helicopter. I'm already getting terrain warnings flashing on screen. But we're coming in at a good speed. A little bit more power. Keep us flying forward. Here's the difficult part. Here's where it's literally a balancing act. So I need forward flight, but not too much power. Watch them pedals. Still descending nicely. Oh, I panicked. Come on, buy that flag. Yay! We made it! Did we get clearance? Landing. Hey, we got bonus points. That's cool. Mission take off. Press now. Told you it was hard. No. So what we have to do now is go in there. Oh shit, no, we need to go down. Right, so what we need to do to complete the mission, we need to take that, unlatch, off, and then put it in idle. And then that one off, put it in idle. So now we have to fly back to where we come from and go and get another mission because that's our registered air base. So toilet and then we'll fly back. Told you it was complicated. Right, so we'll go back to the airport and then connect and fly. We've done that. Select a mission first. Oh, suppose we can jump. Seattle, we're not in Seattle anymore, are we? We're in. What are we? Are we in Seattle? Oh, I don't even know. Should we just see? Let's see. If we do that, are we in Seattle? Let's just. No, that's not an airport. Your sensor's in the middle of nowhere. Right, so, Blowy, let's go back to the airport then. Where's my pedals? Oh shit. Wonder what that noise was. We haven't put it back in flight mode. So, we have to put the engines back in flight mode. That's one. Shut that thing. Two. Oh shit. No, don't go off! Why are you going off? So now I've got to wait for engine one to warm up. My bad. Switch the fucker off. Here it comes back in. So you'll see. It's that one. And watch the tour climb. That's it. We're in flight mode. Shut that thing off. Okay. Right, I'm back to the airbase we go. John Needle flew into me.
Roswell approach H145 Delta Hotel Yankee Papa Echo is type H145 1 miles west of November Mike 0 tree, 3,700 feet. Request flight following. H145 Delta Hotel Yankee Papa Echo Roswell approach. Squawk 027 tree. Squawk 027 tree, H145 Yankee Papa Echo. H145 Yankee Papa Echo radar contact 1 miles northwest of November Mike 0 tree, 4,300 feet. Altimeter tree 0.04.
Definitely
Roger,
not show me on the map.
H145 Yankee Papa Echo.
Right, so we're gonna have to go to the map. It's all about learning with this neon fly. It should say completed the mission. I didn't hear it say completed mission, so I'm flying back manually. But you know how it goes. It's always something the operator's doing rather than something the game's doing. She's not registering me on there. It's definitely not registering me on there neither. Right, I've got John in front of me. Right, John, if you know the way back to Roswell Airport, I'll follow you. I think it's that straight ahead because we sort of came that way. Yeah, cool, defo. Someone else is going to join us. John, which way's Roswell? I don't know where I'm going. And maps aren't indicating nothing to me. I know the airport call signed on it, so I can do Navigraph thing. No, that's not the one. No, that's not the one. No, that's not the one. Oh, I'm getting a low fuel warning. Oh, it's a vicinity warning, not a low fuel warning. How do I set? I don't know where we are in proportion to distance. I think that's us. I'm not too sure. Okay. Ah, I've got it. So if I click on that then? Yeah. Why the fuck would you let me do that? Right, so. we're learning, we're learning. They're all cargo's beneath the runway. Where's the Pickett Airport? Right, so apparently I'm flying past it. Somewhere here. Ah! Wrong pedal. I can't find the airport. I genuinely can't find the airport. That's not locating me. Oh, this Neo flight is so complicated. Right, got it. Oh, sorry, overpowering the engines. Well, kids, at least we found out where it is. So for some reason, it tells me my mission to get there. I can't figure out how to complete it because I don't know. There's all kinds of things you do with this Neo flight, John, if you're listening. So, when you take a mission, you've got to get your payload right. You've got to get your airplane right. You've got to get your packs right. So the mission will tell you 4 people. So that's packs, passengers on board, or whatever it means. And then on top of that, you've got to distribute your waste throughout the plane. It's proper serious shit. And then if you start off in career mode, it's saying you have to fly a Cessna. And then you go through career mode. But, you know, in Discord, I'm like, well, why can't I fly my helicopter? And they're like, well, you do. You'll have to go in pro mode. And then you need to disable specific plane. I'm getting blue everywhere here. And then you need to do something that's like really, really complicated. So my next question in Discord in a couple of days will be, mission acknowledgement. So I land, I do the mission, and I don't get like congratulations, fly back and do all that. I need to figure it all out before we go in action mode. definitely getting blue. It's not me. Definitely got a crosswind that's blown me. You can see I'm having to input. Don't let me show you. It's not stick. Right, look, we're in neutral. So it's not stick. So the pedals are neutral, see? And it's pulling me round. Oh, hello! Right, come on, let's have some fun. We'll follow the road in. May as well. We're alright. Stop worrying. That's just because I'm overspeeding the engine. Try and take this road in. We're at 100 feet, I think. Watch the power lines. Woo! Oh, she doesn't like that, does she? Messing with the engine. Right, I can see the tower, but on final. Some power lines. Right, so let's see if I can park. Where are we going to park? Should we park here next to the terminal? Right, slow, slow, slow. Get that nose up. 80. Come on, don't drop, don't drop, don't drop. Oh, she's fighting. She's fighting. Power lines, shit. Well, let's get over them first. Going backwards, I can feel myself going backwards. building, the building, the building, the building, the building, the building, the building. Shit! I think me rotor's gonna hit it. Oh, ridiculous! Ridiculous! Right, so I think rather than do that Neo fly thing, because it's complicated, trust me. It is. So we're back in old-fashioned flying helicopters as we do. So John, I'm going to jump over, see if we can get in. We're not that far away, to be honest. Let's get some canyons. Let's get some canyons. You know, I like my canyon flying. KGRM. Okay, so we're flying out and we are going... No, it's... No. That's the one I want. So we're going to take off on KGCN, Grand Canyon National Park. So this is departure. Jump in, have a little fly around. It is literally a lovely helicopter to fly. That Neo fly thing is complicated. Remember, it took me 3 days to get this far. We'll get better, we'll master it. Oh, do you know what? I haven't even got me crisp.
Canyon Tower H145 Delta Hotel Yankee Papa Echo at runway 21 ready for departure, departing straight out.
H145 Delta Hotel Yankee Papa Echo altimeter 30.18 wind calm departing straight out approved. Cleared for takeoff runway 21.
Cleared for takeoff runway
Oh,
21 H145
oh,
Yankee
oh,
Papa Echo.
oh, 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 oh. I've just thought, change my helicopter. You don't even know, do you? It's a surprise. So come on, let's change the helicopter. Get back to main menu. So with these mods that I got, we get different helicopters. We have like fire and rescue. I think that's yellow. And then we have like a red and a white one. And then we have, I think it's military. So these are all the new ones that we've got. Look at them, how cool is that? Look, you've got dudes on your helicopter. But what we're gonna do now is go in that one. Dudes! So where was I? That's it, yeah. Right, that's the Grand Canyon. I always get lost on this place, I really, really do. It's just unbelievably so big. So I think... Are we going there? What's that? What? Las Vegas, Nick? Never knew that. Never fucking knew that. I thought Las Vegas was like miles away from. So I suppose we could go up that way and then in. Oof. Should we try that? Should we try that? Pretend we're like covert operatives on a secret mission? I've been there, done that, tried that. I think if we go out, start there, and then we go out and go up that way, and then in through. Does that make sense? So take off straight. In the helicopter.
Kilo Bravo Victor Uniform Traffic H145
Oh, it's letting us in.
Delta Hotel Yankee Papa Echo taking off runway tree straight out departure.
So let's have a look. Motherfucker, we are loaded. Man, we loaded. But look, look, look. We can do other things. So open the tablet. Open that. Let's zoom. Look, we've got a fire button. Trust me, it fires. I'll show you when I'm airborne. Hold on a minute. Where's me? Where's me? Where's me? I can't get crew on payload. Oh, you monkey nuts. Look, we got weapons. Let's load them all. So that's, I think they're rockets. Yeah, so one rocket, one machine gun. It's cleared us for takeoff. Oh, stop it. Right. Badass! Have we got the boys on the back? Look, how cool is that? How fucking cool is that? Can we get screenshots? What the fuck is you know? We are kicking ass. Right. So, apart from getting super excited, we're going up and right, I think. I think. So, if we could fucking get the map on. Maps. So, we are... Yep, that's it, we're going that way. That way. This thing fires, trust me, it fires. Right, so let's go. Here we go. Oh, I see John over there. Flying over here. Little wave of the plane. Oh, she didn't like that, did she?
Las Vegas approach H145 Delta Hotel Yankee Papa Echo is type H145 1 miles northeast of Kilo Bravo Victor Uniform 2000.
That's me, I'm over speeding the engine.
Request flight following.
H145 Delta Hotel Yankee Papa Echo Las Vegas approach. Squawk 7656.
Squawk 7656 H145 Yankee Papa Echo.
Let's go back and see how our John's doing.
H145 Yankee Papa Echo radar contact.
Jeez,
1 mile
sensitive.
northeast of Kilo Bravo Victor Uniform 3000.
The wind is blowing me all over the place.
29er decimal 79er.
Roger H145 Yankee Papa Echo.
Just want to see if John's took off yet. Yep, he's airborne. Okay. Let's go. I hope you're going to be okay with that plane in these canyons. Let's just stay at, where are we, 1,000 feet? I think stay at... Why aren't you zooming in? That's better. 2,700, yep. Don't want to get mixed up in them power lines. So we're going to go into the canyon straight ahead of us, and then we're going to turn right and follow it round, again some tricky shit. Oh, weapons! So, how do I load it? I haven't loaded the weapons. Put that for another day. Anyway, crew on board. We've got Frank. We've got Dave and Jimmy in the back. What are you two fucking doing, playing cards? Okay. Oh, I'll just fly the plane then. Don't worry about us. So we're heading in on a straight vector. And then we're gonna woo! And then go round. See, we're slowly descending. Just bring our nose up a bit, just to skim over these tops. And for those you say, I haven't got auto trim on, I've got manual trim on. Here we go. There's the water. That's where we're going. Oh no, we need to turn left. I was going to go down there, but I've just noticed on the map that's not the right way. We need to go to the big waterway up here. Sorry, John. A little bit of a diversion. Where is he anyway? Can you see him? Hey! There he is! Woo! Come on, let's get in and have some fun. Now remember, John's in an airplane, so he doesn't have 6 degrees of motion as I do, the way I do. So it's easier for me to bank around a corner, and as long as I'm in control of the aircraft, than it is for him. Oh, he's pacing. Come on, come in the channel. Don't be scared. He takes longer to turn and stuff. So I can bank quicker than him. But the thing with me is, while I look through the window and I see the helicopter, I also have to bear in mind the rudders, shit. Oh, I fucked up. What the hell are you doing? Don't ask! Don't ask! Stay where you are, I'm coming to you. I don't know what happened, it just went all mad. I think it was like an updraft or something that just threw me off.
H145 Delta Hotel Yankee Papa Echo taking off runway tree straight out departure.
I'm coming for you, stay where you are.
Las Vegas approach H145 Delta Hotel Yankee Papa Echo is type H145 1 miles east of Kilo Bravo Victor Uniform 2,800 feet. Request flight following.
H145 Delta Hotel Yankee Papa Echo Las Vegas approach. Squawk 5271.
So you can see I'm not touching anything, the wind
5271
blow me everywhere.
H145 Yankee Papa Echo.
I think that's what got me then, because when it banked right, the wind blew me like upside down on myself.
Victor Uniform 3,000 feet. Altimeter 29.79er.
Oh, well, there's
Roger H145
the water where we
Yankee
need to
Papa
go.
Echo.
We need to stop climbing. John's ahead of. I don't know if he's still in the trenches. John, in Discord, are you still in the trenches? Because I can just straight to you and then catch you up that way rather than go all the way through them and start at the back. Not Discord. Why am I saying Discord? Just on YouTube. So Jay's over to the left though, isn't he? It's not giving me any navigational readings towards where everybody else is. Woo! Bit too much. You know we like our bridges. Excuse me, can we get under? I don't think we can get under this one. I think we can get under it, but jeez, that's gonna be a tight uplift. Let's drop. I think we can do it. There's that bang again, I'm nowhere near it. All my feet on the pedals. Yes. As you can see. Do you know what I'm just thinking? Should we gain some altitude and go over this rather than round it? Because, you know, cut a bit of time down, won't it? Do you know what, the aircraft's good, isn't it? You know, rev me engines, you know, rev me engines. Dee, 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 dee. I'm like, okay, sorry. We need to gain the... Of course we need to gain the altitude. Have you seen what's ahead of me? I think if we keep that straight there... And then we'll fly over. Just put the nose down a bit. I can handle the plane. I definitely had a prop plane. Oh, it's beneath me. Welcome back. Hiya. Where's my screen froze? So he was at 4,230. I'll drop down to 4,000 feet. Keep the speed up. So John's somewhere on the left now. On the right. That's not even me left. What are you doing? Okay, we're at 4,700. I'm going to have to maintain altitude because we're going over the cliff. John, we can do this time. We can do this. I believe in me. And I'll say it again. I've got a HOTAS. Hands on throttle and stick. And I've got pedals. Watch. So I'm literally flying the helicopter in real mode. Get some ground work in. Just gotta watch the speed so it doesn't go over 140. Hold on, just let me get voice comms on mine. Excuse me. Burping away with myself. I think John's coming on via the server, so we'll have a nice little chat. Hello? Hello? Can't hear you. Hold on 2 secs. No, not yet. Hold on. Let me sort out the audio. Make sure everything's alright. I've got full connection here. Boost audio. Input device. Restart mic. I should be getting me 5x5. Right, audio set at my end. Can you hear me? Roger, 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 Roger. Hello.
Hello?
Hi, you're very, very loud.
Oh, wait, you can hear me?
I can hear you, but you're very, very loud.
Oh, I'm sorry. Hang on, might fix that. I can hear you, but you're very, very loud. Alright,
I can't, but it's extremely loud.
I'm working on it. Oh, if you right click on my picture, you can adjust my user volume.
It's okay, I can just change the output volume on here. That's cool.
Okay, I just don't want to make you deaf or anything.
Ah, that's no worries. Okay. Do you want me to talk and chat on your stream or mine? Why not do my stream, considering I've got hardly any followers? I said I'll disconnect and I'll join you in chat on my server. Right, so we're just hooking up again. Give me 2 minutes. I need a wee. Story of my life. So in stream, ding 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 ding. Hello. I can't hear you. Hello. Yes, loud and proud. No, that's okay. Yeah, you too. Oh yeah, same with me. It's just, especially with this Neo Fly thing. So I've bought these mods, which are from Hyper Performance Group. I've spent literally like 75 UK pounds to get all these mods for the helicopter. So I've got civilian mode, I've got luxury mode, I've got action mode, so I can be HEMS, I can be like, you know, military, search, seek and destroy. I've got weapons and all that. And in 3 days I've had to learn to figure out all that and program missions in whilst working with Microsoft Flight Simulator as well as the mod itself. Quite a lot. And considering you're flying a helicopter, on top of all that.
H145 Yankee Papa Echo contact Los Angeles Center on 13 for decimal 65. Good day.
Oh, the...
Going to 134.65 H145 Yankee Papa Echo.
It's just one of them things, each to their own, isn't it? You know, I watch people fly past me in F-18s every single day. But I laugh and I think, in an F-18, you push your throttle forward and then you gain flight and altitude. With this thing, it's about transitional flight. So first you have to learn how to hover, and then you have to bow the nose down to get it to go forward. And then when you land, you've got to pitch the nose up. But then you get what's called VFR, which means vertical something resistance. And then it's counterintuitive. So when you try to land, you slow your airspeed down to like 20 miles an hour or 10 miles an hour. But then you've got to increase your throttle because the weight of the helicopter is upon you. So it's like, it's counterintuitive. So I laugh at everybody in the plane and I'm like, I may be pottling around at like 120 miles an hour, but it takes a lot more to get into it. Oh, thank you. It's, as I say, it just takes a lot of concentration, a lot of self-discipline, and you can hear me many times. You know, I'm not a professional pilot, but you can hear me many times where it's having to move your feet 1 millimeter, literally 1 millimeter. And if anybody in the planet understands what that means, I say to you on a daily basis, you don't understand what 1 millimeter means. In this helicopter, in a helicopter game, it's so sensitive. But anyway, apart from all that, congratulations gaining affiliate status. Yeah, cool. I think the only thing with me is, you know, I've got a full-time job. I've got a secondary thing that I need to deal with, and then I have to find time to stream. So that's why I only really stream like 2 nights a week. So it's difficult to maintain your followers and all the rest of it when you're only streaming 2 nights a week. But the good thing is I've got next week off work, so I intend doing loads of hours next week.
Los Angeles Center Turkish Niner is at flight level 345, descending 10,000 feet. Turkish Niner Los Angeles Center continues
Yeah.
as planned.
Oh yeah, definitely. And what's called an antisocial behaviour officer for a housing association. So, in plain English terms, people who have tenancies in a housing association, I'm the person who gets the telephone call when a complainant thinks there's antisocial behaviour or they're breaching their tenancy, so I have to investigate it and then take action against them on the basis of evidence. Ultimately, it could end up in the person losing the tenancy. Very rare, but you know, that's the end goal. In the UK, we invented this thing about 15 years ago called antisocial behaviour. So, before antisocial behaviour, if you were a naughty person, you were a naughty person in the eyes of the law. So it wasn't criminal. It didn't really get acted upon. But then there was loads of problems with things being escalated. So when you have neighbourhood disputes and it ends up in violence, the magistrates started looking back through the history and saying this should have been nipped in the bud when they fell out with each other. But when they fell out with each other, it wasn't a criminal offence. It was classed as neighbourhood disputes or antisocial behaviour. So hence that terminology came on board. No, there is an Antisocial Behaviour Act. So it's enshrined in Parliament and you can be prosecuted for it. But it's more of a civil issue. It's about tackling things in a less draconian manner than criminalising people. So for instance, I'll give you an example. Two tenants live next door to each other and next door's dog is barking. It's continuously barking. So you're not getting no sleep, it's barking. You've been out, you've knocked on next door and next door don't listen, they're not interested, it keeps on barking. Now before the Antisocial Behaviour Act, if you phoned the police, Merseyside police would say there's nothing we can do. You just need to speak to your neighbour, there's nothing we can do. With the Antisocial Behaviour Act, that empowers the police to go out and speak to the neighbour and say, at the end of the day, you know, your dog's causing a nuisance, so you need to do something about it. Or from a landlord point of view, so from my job, we turn round and go, part of your tenancy agreement is not to cause a nuisance or distress to anybody in your household or the local community. Your dog's causing the distress. So, you know, you may be in breach of your tenancy now. So you can see the way the law's shifted from criminal more to a civil matter. Yeah. Yeah. So we spend most of our time, I spend most of my job going around people telling them to respect the neighbours, have consideration for the neighbours, and stop causing a nuisance. It's a thankless job, there's no appreciation, and all you'd ever get is complaints put in against you and verbal abuse. Because one adult explaining it to another adult doesn't really work. You know, we have to explain it to adults as children, in other words. So you'll have to say to an adult, you read your tenancy agreement, you signed the obligations in your tenancy agreement, you said you wasn't gonna do this or do that. Now that you're doing this and doing that, you may be in breach of your tenancy agreement. And then the perpetrator says, I can't stop the dog barking. And I go, I understand that, but that's not my issue, is it? You are responsible for your dog is living in your property, the property belongs to us, you signed the tenancy agreement not to cause a nuisance, so therefore you need to do something about the dog. Crazy. Crazy. Yeah. But then in America, you know, the thing that, you know, antisocial behaviour is unique to British people, and everybody thinks it's bizarre, convoluted, and, you know, antisocial behaviour also includes your children making noise. So if your children are in the back garden and they're playing on a trampoline and laughing and joking and screaming and all the things that children do, if the neighbour complains and the noise is excessive, that's still classed as antisocial behaviour in Britain. Whereas everybody else in the rest of the world says, but children play. That's just what happens with kids. They just play. So when it's... Yeah, so it's bizarre from our point of view. Sorry, it's bizarre from outsiders' point of view looking at our laws, but then I always look at other people's laws, and, you know, especially America, and I think, jaywalking? I'll never understand that. Never. In England, you can run across the road anytime you want, and you've always got the right of way. Who's in? Oh yeah, yeah, I've just... Jesus, that's a big engine. No, hold on, I just seen her go past in the jumbo jet. But in England now, and this is only like literally 4 months ago, they've made a new law in England now. So your priority on the road goes by what you're doing. So the highest priority is the pedestrian. Then after that is the cyclist. And then after that it goes to motorbikes and then cars. But that is size of engine. So the bigger your engine in the car, or the bigger the vehicle you're driving, you have to give way and succumb to everybody else around you. So say for instance I'm on an A road, is like a dual carriageway in England. So if I'm on an A road on my mountain bike, I can literally drive in the middle of the lane and no one can affect me. They all supposed to divert around me. Now technically it makes sense because I'm the weakest out of everybody. Me and a HGV, heavy goods vehicle, I'm gonna lose. But the other issue is, for a heavy goods vehicle to go round me, it's not just the speed, it's the size of the vehicle, the ability to stop in an emergency and then getting enough space so they can actually get into the lane to go around me. So we laugh and joke in Britain and go, yes, it was a gorgeous law, but what a ridiculous situation. Like, we're turning right here. What a ridiculous situation to put it in. And now the transport minister's turning around saying everybody on the road in a cyclist, we need to start getting them to pay insurance and we need to regulate them by some kind of identity. So we're all saying, what does that mean? Do you want us to have license plates on our bikes? How do you put a license plate on a bicycle? How are we going to monitor that?
Climb and maintain 8,000 feet. Expect ILS runway 26 right approach. The Crow transition cleared to Crow WestJet 1624.
Oh yeah. The situation just becomes unmanageable. It's ridiculous. I see what the governments are trying to do. You know, because there is people on bikes who will just ride through red lights. I get that. But in order to monitor that situation, you have to identify them. Now, with the cameras that we have in Britain, because we're next to China, we're the most intensively intrusive country in the world. I get all that. But you can't identify no one. So that's your secondary issue. And there's not that many police on the roads, so there's a problem there. So again, from the UK government, there seems to be a harebrained idea that's got value, but how do you actually implement it? And then what happens with the insurance? So in a motorbike situation, you pay cheaper insurance with the size of the engine. So are we going to go down that road with people power? So if you're like someone who's 85 years of age pedaling up the road on your pedal bike, do you pay like £1 a week? Whereas the 20-year-old pedaling next to you has to pay £5 a week because they go faster. Oh, she just crashed. Oh my god, I thought she was going to crash. Right, let me just put it on pause. I need to go and get a drink. 2 seconds. I just seen it then come over the top of me and I thought, oh my god, she's heading in. Do you know what? This is what makes me laugh. It's all well and good, but as this canyon tightens, look on your map if you've got your map up. As this canyon tightens, I'll be surprised if that airline gets round. She'll probably outfly us both, to be honest.
Spirit Wings 909er tree heavy. You are 65 miles northeast.
So that Neo flight, as I was saying before, have you not heard about it?
Right approach via crew transition. Cleared to crew. Climb and maintain 8,000 feet. Expect ILS runway 26 right approach via crew transition. Cleared to crew Spirit.
Yet the Neo flight program, it gives you like campaign missions. So rather than just aimlessly flying around, it gives you a purpose. So you can transport VIPs, cargo, depending on what DLC you download on. I don't know if you use Flight Sim. Is it flightsim.io? But there's loads of free content on there. New planes, new missions, and all that stuff. But it ties into that. So, like, what I'm flying at the moment is a civilian aircraft. So we're good on that. But if I put the military one on, then when I load my missions, it's like search, seek, and destroy. There's enemy, and your guns work. Oh, but it's Neo flies free as well. That's the good thing about it. It's free. Yeah, so when you go on Neo flight, download it for free, and what it does is it links into your MSFS account. So whatever planes you've got in MSFS, it automatically loads them into itself. But it adapts towards what you've got. So obviously I've just spent £70 buying all these helicopters and all these capabilities. So then the game adapts to that. So when I load a mission up, it goes, right, you're in a firefighting mission. So I have to go find the lake. I've got a bucket underneath the helicopter. I have to hover above the lake, fill the bucket up. And it tells you your weight's too heavy, so you need to drop some. Or there's all kinds of it's really, really technical, which is a good thing because it gives you a hands-on immersion. Oh, it's fantastic, absolutely. And you can play Neo Flight again in like, so if we turned around and we created this, because you can create your own scenario. So if we create a scenario where we're fighting the fires in Yellowstone Park, because everybody knows where that is. So you might get a plane and you drop down that red dust thing. So I might get a helicopter and I drop down gallons of water, but we both go in the mission, we both do the things at the same time. You lead because of power and weight, and then I fly behind you as suppression. But it's fantastic because when you set your scenario, you can set the scenario so the flames will be just above the trees or 100 meters above the trees, and then as you fly past, they will decrease with your flight. So they'll go down to tree level, and then 50%, and then 30%, and then the final run diminish the flames, and then you get like mission accomplished, return to base. But you've got to monitor your fuel, you've got to monitor your payload. It's really in there. Yeah, free of charge, but you did it. Okay. Sorry, what was that? What was the last thing you said then? Oh yeah. Yeah. No way.
Tree 904 is at flight level tree 30, descending 6,200 feet. SkyWest tree 39 for Los Angeles Center. Continue as planned.
Yeah. I call things like that absence from reality. And, you know, the concept is it's not supposed to make sense. That's the whole point. It's absence from reality. You know, it's supposed to push things to its boundary where you think in normal day-to-day living that just wouldn't be accepted or tolerated. I think the thing with me is, you know, I've done flight games for a long time. You know, I've only just started streaming over the last couple of years, but I've been a gamer for 15 plus years. The thing with me is I keep pushing the boundaries. So it's like when you see me playing Forza 5, 90% of the time I've got full mode on. So I have like accelerator, brake, clutch, handbrake, steering wheel. You can't see that much with the actions on screen, but trust me, the car is in full manual mode. And the thing that I find about flight sims, like I've got a VR headset sitting up there. I've got an i9 on the GPU, but i9 when you're flying this, or i9 when you're doing DCS, is literally stretching it at the moment, because I'm streaming in 1080p, so it's pushing that out. Oh, we're drifting. So it's pushing that out. So what I say to people is, regardless of, let's maintain quality. So we do 2560 and 1440. I said, but you've got to understand everything else that's going on. I'm not flying on a controller. I'm not flying on keyboard. I'm flying with HOTAS and pedals. So I'm in full control of this helicopter, as it would be if you were flying it in real life. And sometimes that surprises people, because they're like, you know. And I'm like, yeah. I said, so sometimes you can see me flying it, because aerodynamics take over when you're flying it straight. I said, but if I try to land, that's where you've got to calm down, understand what's going on, and you have to watch like 6 verticals of flight. And then when I try to explain that to people, they're like, oh my god, that's just too much, I don't know how you understand all that. I said, but the more you do it, the more it becomes second nature. So it's always pushing yourself to do the next thing, it's like many times you see me on my stream where I see a bridge and I go, can I get under that bridge? Can I take a helicopter in HOTAS with rudder pedals under the bridge? It may seem nothing to anybody else, John, but to me, I'm like, you done that? How cool's that? I think you could. It's just having the ability to do it and the patience around it. The one thing is with a helicopter, and I'll have to say this, a helicopter is inherently unstable. So once you understand that in your head, the minute you start the engine in a helicopter, it's trying to kill you. So once you get that in your mind, it's not like a plane. You can sit on a runway with a plane with the brakes on at full throttle and it won't move. Put this thing on full throttle, or any helicopter, and it'll start swinging around because of the rudder. So it's trying to reevaluate your mind, getting the figures right, getting the power to weight ratio right. You know, like this, going around this corner now. So I'm over revving the engine, that's what that alarm is. So reduce power, take the turn, bank in. So gravity is going to take all over me, which is about now. So I can feel gravity pulling me down. So increase the engine. I'm going to bank right. I need more power. There's the alarm. I'm over revving the engine. But it's lift and climb. So it's hard to do it. The difficulty is trying to keep yourself on the level. Yeah, try this one. So that's bank. Keep the nose down. Keep the nose down. It's hard to do that because when you throttle, all the aircraft wants to do is lift up. So it's finding the gauge on the throttle. Yeah, I'll go left here. So finding the gauge on the throttle where you can do a sharp bank and not pitch up. Let's see if we can get this. So we need elevation because it's going to be tight. So like that, see, just. But that doesn't mean it's any easy when I come into land. You know, that's the. It's called transitional flight. You've got to go from horizontal flight to vertical flight. So the slower you go, the more weight the helicopter becomes. So in vertical flight, your mind's telling you to reduce the power on the collective because you want to slow down. But as you pitch the nose up, you'd also have to then factor in gravity because gravity's going to pull you to earth like a rock. So stupidly, as you're descending or as you're slowing down, you'd have to put more collective in, which, as I say, is counterintuitive. It just blows your mind. Oh! You haven't crashed, have you? Oh, damn. I'm going to see if I can land on this ridge in front of me. There's no airports, I've got no ILS, it's not giving me... I've got ground to weight ratio, but my ground to weight ratio is minus. So remember, real ground is the top of them mountains. Does that make sense? So it's literally telling me I'm under sea level. So when I'm trying to come into land, it's not giving me like 20 feet, 40 feet, 30 feet and stuff like that because I'm already minus. Let's see if we can get it in for the land.
Los Angeles Center Delta 714 is passing 17,900 feet, descending 8,000 feet. Delta 714 Los Angeles Center altimeter 29.71, continue as planned.
Right, pick it up forward speed. Let's get that nose up. Right, we're heading over there. I see a nice patch of land. Let's see if we can aim for that. Oh, it's been fabulous. I'm enjoying it totally. Right, so I'm coming in at 120 knots. So let's lift the nose up. Bit of right pedal because the wind's blowing me all over the place.
Delta 714, you are 85 miles east.
Speed slowing down. 100, 90, 80. I can't find a flat piece of land. Oh, there's one.
Los Angeles Center Southwest 10999 is passing flight level 380, descending 7,500 feet.
Oh, banked too much.
Los Angeles Center, continue as planned. Climb and maintain 8,000 feet, expect ILS runway 26 left approach, the Aprino transition.
Oh, Oh, she's arguing with me. She doesn't want to land.
Southwest 10999 traffic is 9 o'clock 4 miles at flight level
Land.
360 generic. Report them in sight.
Ah! Yeah! The last 30 meters, I just heard the saying, you're coming in too fast, you're coming in too fast, you're coming in too fast. And I put the collective up and I just thought, again, the thing with the helicopter is, it's not just the capsule that you're in. Because everybody thinks of the rotor blades. It's not just that. You've got a big, massive tail sticking out the back as well. So if that hits the ground, you crash. Yeah, you too, you too, you too. Should we? How'd you fancy some city flying, like through the valleys of the city, i.e., dodging in and out of like skyscrapers? You should be able to do that in that plane. I'm just looking at places in daylight. Because obviously my part of the world's in the dark at the moment. So I'm sort of thinking San Francisco, California, something like that. In where? No. Should we do there? Okay, what? Let me put that in. I've got a million ones. Which ones are we jumping on? I've got like Longview, Flying a Ranch, Diving Rock, Davis County. What's the ICAO? I think I've got you. Hold on. No, that's not you. It's someone else. So we're going to do San Francisco International. Oh, no, I'll stay with you, but I don't know what's your ICAO, so I can lock in the airport. Okay, Colorado Air and Space. It's come up Colorado Air and Spaceport. John, can I ask you something? Can you put me in the nearest airport to Area 51, and can you take me to Area 51? Because this is something I want to do in this game, but I cannot find Area 51 on the map. I know where Roswell Airport is and all the rest of it, and South Ranch, but I can't find Area 51. Do you know where it is? Okay, so let me take off from another airport and then fly to Area 51. Kilo India November Sierra. I've got Kincardine, Ellisfield. I know that. That's the thing on like scary things about aliens. No. I want to just start off from a departure and then we'll fly there. So I've got Keelia Indigo, N for November, C for Charlie, and it's coming up Kincaid, Ellis Airfield, and then it's got WNZ2 Kinch Farms. Right, hold on. Let me just lock on you wherever you are. Okay. Okay, let me just run the toilet a sec. Right, I'm back. Let's see in chat where are we going? So it's KINS. Oh, I'm super excited. KINS. India Spring. Yeah, I've heard about that on the news. So that's going to be departure. I'm doing runway 26 departure. And I'm going to do select arrival airport, which is KXT. Why do I know KXTA? Isn't that where them Julienne flights go? Not Julienne. What are them flights called? That the unmarked planes that leave from somewhere. Are they called Jennifer flights or something? The white planes and they've got a red stripe, but it takes the staff to Area 51. That's them. Yeah. Oh, I'm into all that. That's my thing. I'm a conspiracy theorist. You know, I love all that. Just intrigues me to hell and air. Which? Yeah. One of the speakers on the television programs that we got, they said that, yeah. But I love all that. Do you believe in it yourself, or are you a bit of a doubter? Yeah. But something happened in Roswell. Something happened.
Indian Springs Tower H145
Yeah.
Delta Hotel Yankee
Something
Papa
happened.
Echo at runway 26 ready for departure west departure.
And the funniest thing about your government, which you probably laugh as much as I do, is our government in the UK is full of shit. And I'll say that, it's on stream, I don't give a rat's ass. We have diplomacy in this country, so we can criticise our government without fear of arrest. In America, the thing that gets us from outside America is the shit they come out with. Sometimes it's like, you know, from an outsider point of view, for years and years and years and years and years and years and years, Area 51, total denial. But America missed the point, because there was already satellites that American deployed into space that were filming Area 51. But they were still saying, no, it doesn't exist. So from an outsider, you're thinking, hold on a minute. What the fuck? What's going on? This is just like, you can't blatantly lie. Once you're caught out, you're caught out. You know, I think the first shot was the SR-71. That got deployed. And then I think it was the 35-year rule. Declassified the photographs, which clearly showed Area 51. And the government was still saying, oh, I don't know what you're on about. Don't know what you're on about. And I'm like, he was shot by your spy plane? The same spy plane that you're saying to Russia that you've got a nuclear argument? This is like crazy. Oh. Right, let's take off. Let's get us going. I can see you on the runway. You are over on my 11th. I put mine in, but let's see if it shows on the map. Nope, not showing on the map. But if you know the way there and yours logs in, so I'll just follow you. Oh, hold on. Right, so it's not showing on the ILS, but I've definitely got a waymark saying 39.5 nautical miles. Right, so here we go. Let's get up. Stabilize.
H145 Yankee Papa Echo, continue for west departure.
Indian Springs Tower H145
I don't know if you got live weather switched on, but the wind is horrendous. Why? That's okay. I'm flying in an army marked helicopter, so between me and you, if I don't squawk on my approach, probably I'll get shot down. Are you up?
H145 Yankee Papa Echo, leaving my airspace frequency change approved.
Indian Springs Tower, H145, Delta Hotel Yankee Papa.
I've got the
frequency
waypoint marked.
change.
I'm good to go. What are you
Los
What are you
Angeles
flying?
Center,
Because that doesn't sound like a
Delta
prop if
Hotel
you're
Yankee
doing
Papa Echo
10.
is type H145,
10,000.
4 miles north of Indian Springs, 5,000.
Ah, okay, okay.
Following.
H145 Delta Hotel Yankee Papa Echo Los Angeles Center. Squawk 4251.
Squawk 425, 1H145,
Let me have a look
Yankee
behind
Papa
me.
Echo.
H145 Yankee Papa Echo radar contact 5 miles north of
Oh
Indian
yeah, I can
Springs,
see you coming up
6,200
fast.
feet. Altimeter 29.84.
Roger, H145, Yankee Papa Echo.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely, yeah. I think I'm 2 mics out. I can definitely see you. Okay, I've just got you on. Swing around your bottom left to me. The only, the only, the only thing I can have an argument with about this vehicle is the fact that as soon as you max power, it beeps at you, which is quite annoying. Because in banking turns and aggressive maneuvers, you need to put the throttle down. But all you ever hear is do 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 do. And I'm like, I know. You don't have to beep at me. I know. I'm the one pushing it forward. I know. We're still climbing. What are we? 8,000. Pack that in. Okay, I see you. Stay where you are. I'll come down to your 6. I do, but I don't put it on. Mm-hmm. Yeah. It does, but again, going to this H145, because hyper performance, I've made it, and you know it's fantastic. Don't get me wrong. There's still some bugs in the system. So the model that I'm flying now in civilian mode, it is early access. So like I'm flying in map mode. It's like on my screen, you probably see yourself. I have an iPad in front of me. It's not geolocating me no more. But you know what? The helicopter flies, and that's the main thing. And I can see you've got visual on, yeah? Well, yeah, my maximum speed's like 140, 160. Jesus, you're in the jet. Oh, don't. Do I hear a little bit of a challenge there? I'm always up for a challenge. Okay, okay. Let's get something going then. Right. Apparently, GPS is locating me in the middle of Desert National Wildlife Refuge. Right. Let me catch you up then. I noticed that, but what we're gonna do is an old trick of helicopter pilots. So the one thing with a helicopter is don't outpace your engine, but you can use gravity to your advantage. So I'm now currently doing 100 and 100. So nose down. Keep the engine the same. And slowly turn it up. And there's that alarm. So it's like balancing gravity with speed. And the AI's arguing with me. Pull up, pull up, pull up. Yeah, I know. But John, that's why I love helicopters, because it's just so much more to think of. It's not. I've got one thing at the moment. I messaged this guy, and he probably follows me anyway, but if he does, I hope you're out there listening. We have this guy called the Bank of Dave. Legitimate. A guy from Yorkshire. He created a bank, and he supports those on lower incomes, less than £50,000, gives them loans and stuff like that. It's not a rip-off, it's a genuine thing. He's regulated by the authorities and all stuff like that. But he's made that much money. He flies a helicopter. So if you go on TikTok, just go on Bank of Dave, And you see him flying the helicopter, so he says, like, this is how you take off in a helicopter, and this is how you land a helicopter, and this is how you do a helicopter. And I sit there watching him going, yeah, that's what I do. Yeah, yeah. So cheekily, Scouse humour, because, you know, Scouse people, that's what we do. I messaged him the other day and I said, oh, do you know what? I've been flying helicopters in SimWorld for God knows how long. It'd be lovely to just have the ability to just put what I learn in a sim game into reality, but with a professional pilot sitting next to me. So, you know, so if it goes out of control, obviously the pilot can take control. He hasn't come back to me yet, but fingers crossed I might get that before Christmas. Hi, Silver. Yeah, I can see where you are, yeah? You're up in front of me. I'm getting blue into air. Hold on, let me stabilise the craft. God, I'm getting some unlawful downdraft here. Hey Dean, big up on YouTube. Thanks for watching. Okay. Okay, no problem. I'm still heading, 16 miles to go. Should we stabilise ourselves, chat? Oh, isn't it just the funniest things tonight? We are having a laugh. Done some things wrong, some things right. That Neofly thing before, if you're still following me. Oh my god, how funny. But it is sort of a career thing, like mission thing. So it's not like now when I'm just flying around, head to Area 51. It just is what it is. Oh, look, we can see Groom Lake. Some screenshots. That's where we're heading. Look at this. It is actually white. You know, from an English point of view, I always just thought, that's the way it is. Fuck, it is white. Who'd have knew? I don't say stupid things, like that's why it's called like White Sands or Groom Lake. I'm English, from England. I never knew. I just thought they were made up names. Like I grew up thinking Area 51 was just like a code name for something in the military. I did not know it was a good reference. So on you. No, I want to get some altitude because I want to look over it and have a circle round before we descend. Let's get the pedals back on. Has to be a fantastic tonight in the helicopter. Chat, you know that. Oh, welcome back. I'm behind you on your 6. It's, I think you're about 10, 15 clicks ahead of me. I've just been saying to chat, I can definitely see where we're heading. And this is gonna sound stupid, so bear with me. So from from an outsider, and remember, I'm a conspiracy theorist, so the only thing I ever see about Area 51 is this white thing, which is Groom Lake, in the middle of the Nevada desert. So unless you physically go out there, it's always, does it really look white? And as I'm flying towards it, when you were offline just then, I'm thinking, I said to chat, oh my god, it is fucking white. It really is white. I just always thought in my mind, maybe that's just what they're telling you it is, but it is really white. And as I'm getting towards it now, I can see that big long runway. I can see that runway, chat, and I'm just on 10 nautical miles out. That's a fucking big runway. It's going off into the sands, if I'm right in saying it. No, this is my all. This is my everything. I've always wanted to get in this game. Some of the things I wanted to do was do Grand Canyon, go to Niagara Falls, fly under bridges. You know, especially Tower Bridge in London. Because if you tell me I can't do it, I'm gonna do it. But the one thing I couldn't find is Area 51, and now I'm taking this off my bucket list. I am so happy. The thing that I need to do now is just make a perfect landing. Now here's the funny thing, do I make a perfect landing on the runway where I'm supposed to do, or, bear in mind, it's all built on a fucking big massive fucking white sand lake that I can see in front of me, or so, do we just land anywhere? I'm going to try and do, because I'm in a military aircraft, so I'm going to try and go professional on this. I can see you. No, I've got you. Yeah, I've got you. And it's also, what was that guy? I can't remember his name, but he used to work in Section 4. He's infamous, isn't he? You know, I used to work in Area 51, blah, blah, blah. They thought it was a light start, but now it's coming true. Well, yeah, he did. The guy... No. The guy with the glasses. Okay, we're coming in. Reduce power. Oh, don't get me wrong, I can come in fast. You know, I'm coming in 100 miles an hour. It's increasing to 110, 115 because I'm descending. But I have to pitch nose up, and at the point where forward velocity combats vertical velocity, that's where I have to increase the engine power, and that's where it sort of gets complicated. Because as soon as I do that in a helicopter, I also have to put left pedal in, because the helicopter just wants to spin itself out. So there's a lot that you have to try and figure about. If you can see me coming in, here I come. I'm going to take the longest runway. Give me more options. Right, get that engine speed down. Let's start going slightly right. Okay, let's land and call it a night. smoke. Oh my god, it's made my day. I'm coming in, dropping. 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 Right. Pick that nose up. Power in. Drop it down slowly. Nose up. Power. No, not with the size of this runway. Here we go, here we go, here we go. We landed! Woo! Girls and boys, we're in Area 51. Get the fuck out of here! We're in Everybody disembark. Rob whatever you can. If you see it and it's not glued to the floor, take it, put it in your jacket, rob it. You've got 15 minutes and we're getting out of here. Oh, John, thank you so much for bringing me here. Oh, cool. Yeah, we should do it again. But definitely get that, download that Neo thing and then figure it out for yourself. Because it's got like multiplayer. It's. Do you know what? I knew about it like a couple of years ago. I never really got into it because it wasn't just about getting back into flight sim. And oh, fantastic screenshot. Thank you. And I got back into it because I was investing in the game now because I've got the HOTAS and the pedals and stuff like that. And I'm thinking to myself, I'm not paying a couple of £100 to get all this equipment and not using it. I need to use it as much as I race around in cars and stuff like that. And all. So, you know, it blew me away. I thought this thing Neofly, I remember that back in the day. Downloaded it again, mission parameters, and like for the last 3 days, as intelligent as I am, I'm going, that's not showing green. Why is that not going green? And Discord saying to me, because you're not increasing your payload. Your vehicle is set at one payload, but if you're carrying a cargo, then you have to offset the cargo with your payload that's on the vehicle. And I'm like, oh, so I have to decrease weight, i.e. less fuel. And it just complicates matters. And the thing that makes me laugh is all that on top of the fact you're flying a helicopter which just generically wants to kill you. And to succeed on a mission, I just think to myself, it's just kudos. I just love it. It's just kudos. Because you can't get that much information in your head. And I'm drinking alcohol. Figure it out. Land and we haven't blew up. It does. But you know what? Thank you for this tonight. I'm going to lock that airport in. I've got it on Discord. I know the airport's KXTA now, so that should... Yeah, but I would appreciate, you know, as a friend to a friend, my Discord channel is very, very minimal. There's not many people following me. So send everybody over just to give us some kudos and stuff. And same vice versa. I still can't believe, right, just stop for 1 second. I still can't believe I'm sitting here in Area 50. I can't believe I'm sitting here in Area 51. It just blew me mind. I'm like, I'm in Area 51. I might even do a little hover, like 50 meters, just to go and investigate buildings and stuff like that. But I'm in Area Area 51, how cool is that? John, it's been amazing. I know you're gonna go, but you know what? I'll be back in on Saturday night this week. But from there on in, we're hooked up as friends anyway. So you'll see me come online because I'm off all next week. So I'll probably be on a lot longer just to master things with this Neofly thing. But if there's anything I can give you, teach you about Neofly, because it is really, really complicated. Sorting your payload out, sorting your packs out, your passengers and stuff like that. So just give us a holler. Love you loads. Hit up my channel as well. Don't forget me. Love you loads. See you later. Bye. Right, so we're still streaming. And we're in Area 51. So how cool is this? So we're gonna have a little fly around. Oh, no, 10. So this is that big long runway. Ah! And number pedals. I know.
Los Angeles Center H145 Delta Hotel Yankee Papa Echo is type H145 1 miles northwest of Kilo X-ray Tango Alpha 4.
Dodgy takeoff, I know. So, you know, we're just doing what we're doing. So what we're gonna do, this is, you know, everybody says like Area 51's got like this 3-mile long runway. This is the runway. So we're gonna circle around and come back in, but go around the airport. That takeoff was atrocious. I know.
H145 Yankee Papa Echo radar contact 2 miles northwest of Kilo X-ray Tango Alpha.
But get the fuck, we're in Area 51.
Altimeter 29.68.
Roger H145 Yankee Papa Echo.
Bring the nose up, slow our airspeed down, 80, 60, 40. I'm going to turn in left. My bad. Don't overcompensate. Don't move, stick. Put the nose down, goes fly backwards. See lots of pedal inputs because we're at low speed. Let's put power in. So what I intend doing is flying up the runway and then going right and flying you around the base. There we go, starting to gain speed. 40, 60, 80. Right, that's it, we're on flight. So that means I don't have to use pedals anymore, but we're in flight. So our blades are acting like aircraft wings. Don't know what all this. I don't know about anything. Why am I saying I don't know what things are in Area 51? I fucking don't know about everything. It's just the first time I've ever been here. I am in Area 51. How cool. I'm getting excited. So this is 3-mile long route. What's all that shit beneath me? Look, there's a runway going off there to the left. I'm like a fucking investigator, aren't I? Oh, I'm meant to be 8051 shit. Right, so this is wasn't the end of that room, but here's all the buildings, so let's go over there and see what's over there. What's all this? What's all this? No, don't crash. I'm falling back to earth. I'm gonna crash. That was bad. That was bad. I'm too excited with what I'm doing. I know, chat. I know. Calm down. Calm down. You've got this. I know. I'm just excited with myself. Now, do you know what? See what we can see out the window rather than see what I want to see, because I'm flying into things. Because I'm going, go over there, go over there, go over there, go over there. New kid on the block. Rather than fly the vehicle that I'm in, understanding what she needs me to do. Yes? Does that make sense? Yes? Right, here we go. So fly the vehicle now. So what's these things out here? That's we're written out there. What's this thing in front of me? What's that mean? So why has that got a trail? Why does it need to be away from somewhere? Let's have a look at these fields. Oh, look, some of them are sectioned off. I remember seeing the video. These are some like waste disposal shit. Damn, motherfuckers, we in 8050, we in 8051. Telephone wires. Get the fuck. Why have you got telephone wires in 8051? If you've got fucking UFOs in here, what the fuck have you got telephone wires for? Are they power wires? I think they're. Oh shit, no. Damn! Look at them wires! Motherfuckers are taking so much off the grid. What are these? Okay, okay. I see cars on the left. I see airplanes on the runway. So we'll go out this way, turn around, come back on that runway, see what's out there. Motherfucker chisel. Kills the boys, but in 8051. You know, if you follow me stream, how long I've been wanting to get here. What's all this shit? What's over there on the right? This place is fucking massive. I don't think you understand how big the place is until you're flying over it. I'm still flying over it. Right, let's get this right. I'm still flying over it, and you think it's fucking big. But then, what's the actually is? I think it's like a 10-mile exclusion beyond this. So what the fucking hell is all this? So what does that mean? Oh, look at these roads. Where's that going? So these are all places like public people can't go. So where does that go on your right? Oh, we all investigating the... I think this is the road. I think this is the road in with the main gate. Let's get back on base. Oh, I'm intrigued. I'm intrigued. Thank you, Johnny, for taking me in. No, that's the main road coming in. That's the main road coming in. Look at that detail in the game. This is my air vehicle. I've just seen Shadow. Let's have a little flyover again. This is that big shit. What's your plane over? Oh, don't pitch up. No. My bad. I dived too low. I had to pitch up too high. See, even good pilots in the world still get the flight wrong when you start messing about with your HOTAS. I've just seen something move along that little causeway. So let's go out. And then we swing round and come back in. So keep throttle as it is aims. Don't see me mind's telling me because of the altitude, use your pedals, use your pedals, use your pedals. I'm like, no, she's flying like a plane. Let her fly, let her fly. So we're gonna run. Oh, look at the shadow! We're gonna run down the runway. Not the main runway, we're gonna run down the secondary runway because I definitely did see something run down that runway just then. I'm taking screenshots so like I can find alien vehicles. I don't even know. See, I get the main base, but I'm interested in these things over. What the fuck's going on over here? And then what's this shit? Sure, roads just lead to roads that lead to roads, and I'm like, oh, look, where do you go? These circles. clear the line. Trust me, trust me, trust me, trust me. Level aircraft without descent. I know we're dropping. I said I know we were dropping before we crashed. I knew. It's that transition from forward flight to VFR. I'm sure it's called VFR. It's difficult. It really is difficult. And I'm drunk. But that's not an excuse. It's difficult. So we've enjoyed the stream tonight. We had Jono on us and our other friend. Do you know what else? It's 3-hour stream. It's been really, really well. So thank you for following me. Good night. God bless. And have a lovely evening. I'll see you on Saturday. Take care. Bye.